I left Syria in July 2013, 3 years after, or almost 2.5 years after the revolution in Syria. I moved to Lebanon. I was between Lebanon and Syria from 2012 September outside. But I keep the touch with Syria because I was teaching in the institute, the Higher Institute of Dramatic Arts. I was teaching acting. Then I should go and back the whole time. I'm originally from Deir ez-Zor, which the city now, before Al-Qaeda occupied it, then IS now who is controlled the situation there. After 2012, the first of 13, I felt it's no way to continue your work normal. I mean, it's not a life, not about just war situation, because the war situation is not Damascus, sure. It's Damascus, safe city with some rockets from time to time, but it's, I mean, nothing real happened except the checkpoints from the regime side. But I'm originally from the city which is in the east, where is Al-Qaeda and IS, where I can really work and film. Then you can't talk even to your people inside Syria about this stuff, that you are opposition. With or without, no one will fight you. But one step more above this level of yes, no, you can't do anything. And you can't do anything about theater in Damascus now or from 2012, normal theater. You should, okay, maybe you can do Chekhov plays, classical plays, but you can't say what you want. That's why I decided really to leave Syria, because from the both sides, nothing will solve. I moved to Germany accidentally. I was in South Korea before, then we had a play guest performance in Hanover. And I had transit in Berlin. Then they told me that the law changed in Lebanon about the Syrians. You can't back without your, you need a contract for house or work. I can use that as a transit. Then I stayed in Berlin. I thought it will solve in 2 days, the problem with the paper. Then I asked for to renew my residency in Germany. I thought they would give it for 1 week or something like this. They give it to me 6 months. But they asked to back in 6 weeks to take my paper. Then I just stuck in a place. I don't know anyone there. I don't know anything about their language, what the country is. I don't have a smartphone even to move, to know that through Google I am here or I'm there. Really, I just was sleeping in the places, I don't know it, using bathroom. Then a girl, she crushed me by her bike and she became my friend and she helped me really with all of my next step. That's why I'm now in Berlin. Then I did a play in France. Before that, I took the residency. I moved to France with one of my friends. We studied together. He's director. We made a play called You Don't Know, You Know, I Don't Remember. It's about the memory after violence. With one of our friends, he's a musician and a doctor, spent 13 years in the jail in Syria when the Al-Assad father was in the power. We start to do these exercises, filming him from time to time, telling us what's happening, not in a violent way. I mean, just what's happening in this 13 years, because you are just between four walls. Here we start to notice that really there is a big gap between your memory, your past, and what you are living now. We did this play, we presented in Germany, after Lebanon, France, tour in Arab world, Tunisia. Then we presented at Gorky in 2014. Look, before the war in Syria, there was a really good scene for art, but it was controlled. The same, it's like everywhere. And when you have the security service, there's something control you. But we had some sites we can move or make this twisting between it. I was working for the interactive theater with August Paul method for 8 years. We did, as a group, I think more than 200 plays in the street in the 200 different villages in Syria. But it's not example. I mean, there is movements, but it's not real Syrian art like in the drama, the TV series is okay in Syria, but theater, writing, it wasn't that. It was good, but not what you can imagine, but not the same now, sure. And who's working in art, all of them, they left. I hope they can feel the loneliness, the killing, and the destruction. For me, that's why even I called it skeleton of an elephant in the desert, because really after war, especially, you know the war well, that everything is destroyed with the cement color. It looks like really a huge skeleton in somewhere. It's my history, it's my memory, it's my past. Then I can't deal with the memory of the others. It was not easier to deal with your memory, but it's easier to do it, because the other's life is other's life. And I thought maybe it's more, it means a lot for me to do what I can do without adaptation, without now. Or it was a good chance for me even to present my work. It's clear that it's Syrian because I start as a Syrian telling my story. Then I switch to the sniper, the clown, the cameraman, the girl, the nurse, as a monologues, but as a witness, not as without opinion, as a, yeah, I'm with or against. Really, it's clear that I'm against, it's clear who's fighting now for me and in the text. In the art scene, I don't know if it's necessary to say that this man is the criminal, because it's clear that he's a criminal. That's why I don't want to go to this side, because it's politician and it's a bit cheaper than art for me. I tried to keep it because I didn't apply for asylum. I still have my Syrian passport because I'm opposition. I'm not refugee, I'm not politician. I'm just opposition for a situation in Syria. That's why I was really fighting to keep my identity with me, just to not present me as someone from, I don't know, a space, immigrants, refugees. I'm just normal person with his identity. If I'm Syrian or Chechen Syrian or Kurdish Syrian, it doesn't mean anything for the others. For me, it was kind of saving even my revolution through this. And in Germany, it's a bit difficult to say, yeah, they integrated me because they present me the whole time as a foreigner. Then it's no way to integrate someone in this way. Yeah, come and sit, tell us your story. Come and sit as a Syrian, what's you feel? No. I'm not talking about the theater. No, the theater, it's something else at Gorky, because it's the theater for foreigners or not foreigners, for the people who want to do something from different backgrounds. But outside of the theater, you can't.